Hmm. Doug Ford's idea on how to combat speeding without speed cameras? Huh. Let's take a look.
Should take out those cameras, all of them. If you want to slow down traffic at school, you put the big, huge signs, big flashing lights, crossing area. People will slow down. This is nothing but a tax grab. I've driven by speed traps aren't even close to school areas.
What in the did I just hear? Signs with lights. Oh, look, a big sign with flashing lights. I guess I'll slow down now. No! Little Timmy's gonna be in the streets, dodging SUVs like he's in a game of Frogger. What's he talking about? These areas already have signs warning people that they're entering an area with speed enforcement cameras. They don't pay attention to that. Not only that, before they install these speed enforcement cameras, they have signs warning them that they're going to be installing these, and they have them for weeks, and people still don't even look at these signs. So what sign is he going to put with what flashing lights that are going to get people to slow down for kids? So what are they going to do next? Are they going to start giving kids glow sticks so they can start waving it at cars that are speeding by to get them to slow down? That's insane. Before the speed cameras were in place, Toronto would have a child hit every week during the school year by a car. That equaled a classroom full of kids every year. A child getting hit by a car going 30 kilometers an hour has a 90% chance to survive. If you increase that to 60 kilometers an hour, that drops down to 10%. One camera on Queen Street alone tagged 11,000 speeders. Most of those were probably repeat offenders. Doug Ford is all about feelings. Let's really look at the numbers. So in New York City, they had 2,000 cameras. That reduces speeding by 94%. In London, 54% reduction in kids getting hit by cars with speed cameras. There's a study that shows that in the UK that people continued to slow down because they didn't know when the next camera or speed camera was going to pop up. Signs, they don't give a shit. A $300 ticket is what talks. A blinking light and a big sign is as useless as a snowblower in July. Ford calls these cameras a cash grab. So let me get this straight. So you're going to tell York Police, Toronto Police, Peel Police, OPP, and all those police forces that they shouldn't be doing radar anymore, being, around the bend of a roads, at the bottom of a roads, hiding off the side of a roads, and using radar to entrap people who are speeding. So we won't have any enforcement with law enforcement anymore. How's that any different than the speed cameras? You're right, it is a cash grab. It's taking cash from people who break the law. Do you know what the alternative is so you don't get cash grabbed? Don't break the law. Don't speed. Go the speed limit. Especially these ones who said they got nabbed multiple times on the same road. How do you not see those signs? Again, back to my point. If they didn't see those signs, what other signs, what flashing lights are they going to look at? This has nothing to do with anything in terms of a cash grab. This is all identity politics. It's a culture war. Cameras represent quote unquote nanny state by a lot of these people who hate them. And they think they're infringing on their freedoms, their rights, or whatever, which is all bullshit. You broke the law. This is something that's posted on signs on the side of the road. Again, they don't see the signs. Talking about a nanny state. Doug Ford is now talking about that he's going to go in and tell the cities what they can and can't do. To me, that's a nanny state. Let the cities and municipalities deal with their own problems. Now, if the people don't like it, they will vote their mayor and councillors out to people who they represent them. But if they like what they're doing, they'll vote them back in. Let the people vote. Let the people speak, just like they did for the last election when Doug Ford got reelected. But I guess he wants to do everything for the people. At the end of the day, what they're doing is they're swapping out safety, proven safety, for feel-good optics. and praying to God that the casualties won't start showing up in the news. This is insane, and this is going to backfire dramatically. I hope to God the cities fight back and Doug Ford just moves on to something else. Because at the end of the day, the casualties won't be someone's pocketbook. It'll be a child's life.